please gather. Let me, this is with Key. Okay, I got some shit to vent about, some real life shit, real questions that we are talking about that's in rotation or whatever. You clicked on the title, Kiki with Key, aka Brada Chucky. And anyways, I give a story time for my men who are just young, confident, know what they want, and they shine bright in any work field or any room that they go into. Okay? No, since I was in high school as a senior, okay, and I started from the bottom and worked my way up, and every job you think of, mostly always kept. I moved at a young age and stayed out for a while. I started my channel in my own shit. Anyways, almost every job I went to, I was always the youngest. And, it's really not about who you know. I mean, it's not about what you know, it's mostly about who you know. And my family, just is very connected to a lot of people. And but when I started from the bottom, you know, working like fast food jobs or like call center jobs or whatever the case may be, that wasn't the case. I didn't know these people. I was by myself. I moved to a new city. I was just grinding. That's just how I was raised. I was raised to grind and get it by any means. So that's what I did. I had a car, and in my head, as long as I had, so getting it, motherfucking, yeah, I don't care. I'm doing well for myself. I have a good whatnot. There always was a hating ass bitch, and they were always older than me, or me and my homegirl, whatever the case may be. Now, I get along with older women. Like, all of my friends, every friend I've ever had, except for my best friend in high school, every friend after that was in their late 30s to early 40s. And they had kids, and bitch, we just hanging out, like, because I'm very, like, mature. Like, I didn't experience a lot for my age. So it hurt my when the older men at the job make it hard for me. And I I project quiet people, or someone who doesn't like you will take it as you're yelling at them. And I'm not yelling. I just project my voice. I talk loud. So, you know, anybody who wants to hate will say yelling or calm down. People love to say the word. So, they just seem to poke the bear and poke the bear and attack you, you know, in your ear, or to where no one else can hear it, or things like that. So, and you might get praised every day at work, and that person might not like it. So anyway, when I'm in like smaller jobs, I would lose jobs because I would end up feeding into it and cussing that person out or whatever the case may be. I didn't have nothing to lose. I was 18, 19, 20. You know, just figuring it out. I always kept two jobs, really didn't give a fuck. So, anyways, as you get older, you have to learn how to deal with these situations. I am with the union, and I'm very connected. So I do have people on my side if it ever has to get there. Um, and at the end of the day, it comes down to he say, she say. But the point I'm trying to get at is there is a lot of people on TikTok who young people, young ladies and young men calling people boomers or people older than them Karens or just old in general. We see it a lot in the industry with the celebrities. And I want to get old. I'm going to say that right now. I respect my elders and I want to get old. Now, when you're in your 30s, 40s, not sometimes you have kids my age. I've ran into that a lot. A lot of people have been teen moms, so a lot of some of my coworkers who are older than me, they do have kids my age. So, how are you treating your daughters? Like I'm young and you see me moving up faster than you, and even though you're older than me, like, and the thing is we used to be friends. Like at first you'll smile in the person's face, and then when I figure out you're a hater and back away, you want to start being nasty and retaliate against me. I mean, you're older than me. If you're older than me, then why are you trying to hurt me? Like this, I've had a this person make false accusations against me and say I threatened their life and all of this. I'm at work. You're not even an employee here. You're a volunteer or you're in a drug program or whatever the case may be. All I could come down to is like, you're a hater. You're a hater. You obviously want my position and you're mad that you can't get into my department. When I got my nails done, they got their nails done. I mean, the older lady I'm talking about, she's a dreadhead. Every time I got my hair done, she would call me stank or like I'm all that. And it's like, just because I have confidence, and mind you, I get praised every day at my job. That's why I do not like attention. I hate attention. And I hate to look good because I naturally look good. So I do try to tone it down. I try not to get my eyebrows done, my lashes done. But, it doesn't matter. There's always going to be that one hater. Always. And they're not even a colleague, they're just someone who wants my job. And it sucks that I have to be embarrassed um because they got the police involved, and nothing happened to me, obviously, because nothing happened. And I work at a hospital, there's people around, okay? If I threatened you, or if I hit you in your face, if I touched you, don't you think other people would have seen it? Don't you think other people would have been said something? Nobody else said anything. Nobody said nothing at all because nothing happened. But and it just hurts. It hurts because we used to be cool. And I know I am a good judgment, a character. So I pride myself on being a good person and just being as real as possible. But sometimes you just have to play the game. And especially in the medical field, it's hard for us young people because the doctors are getting younger. The talent out here is it's getting younger. And I think a lot of the older ones are scared. The generation before us, like my big sister's generation, I guess they feel like they should have done more because they see their younger siblings doing more. I mean, look at Charlie D'Amelio and Dixie D'Amelio. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I really feel bad for my generation because we get shitted on so bad from everywhere. If we have kids young, we get shitted on. If we graduate college and do good early and be a PhD by 26, 27, we get shitted on. If the 25-year-old is the head nurse on the ward, they get shitted on. And it's like, you had your time. You had your time. And maybe you didn't. And that's okay. Not everybody has their time in their early 20s. But with my generation, we were very stuck on doing everything in our 20s and wanting to make a certain amount by our 30s. That's just what my generation was stuck on. I don't know. And by my generation, I was born in 97. Okay, that may seem young, but if you are 20 through, I'll say 30, I'm talking about you all. So, I don't know. All I can say is the truth always comes to light, and that's what 2023 is about. 2023 is about everything coming to light. You see how everything is coming to light. And 2024 will be that karma year. It's all going to come to light. I'm very protected spiritually and physically. I have people at my job who will take care of this. Trust me. I'm very connected. I know I didn't do nothing wrong. If I did, I would have been locked up. I'm not. Because nothing happened. There's cameras everywhere. Nothing happened. But the fact that this black woman older than me, and mind you, this lady, everybody has their certain type of aesthetic, their certain type. She's the natural, incense wearing, yoga, that type of person. She has dreadlocks. She doesn't wear perfume or um makeup, eyebrows, nails. She doesn't do none of that. Okay, so but when she started hanging out with me, I can tell like I kind of influenced her to want to do that. And her daughter's the same age as me, and she is like me. She's like a girly girl, and she's not really nice to her daughter. And not only that, her son is the same age as me. Her daughter is a year younger than me, and her son is the same age as me. And her son had an interview out there. He had saw me. He wanted to like talk to me or whatever, but she didn't want that, and I didn't want that either because you're crazy, girl. I can only imagine how your son is because he had an interview in like the laundry department. He didn't get it because he didn't smile. I mean, how weird are you? Your son is weird. He didn't get the interview because he didn't smile. You're a weirdo, and so is your kids. And I knew I didn't want to fuck with him. And she tries to act like, those natural bitches with the crystals. They try to act like they want to burn sage and try to fight all the negative energy. You are the negative energy. You don't get no dick. You have some imaginary boyfriend in Dubai. Girl, get the fuck out of here. You're mad because you want my job. I get praised every day. Everybody likes me. Everybody knows me. I'm not fucking ugly. I'm smart. Girl, I've been working there for years. Never had an issue. And anyways, my point is no matter what your race is, if you are if you have someone younger than you, whether they're in the same class as you, whether they are in the same position or department as you, and they're the youngest one there, why would you shit on them and step on them and step down on them? You have to leave one day. Why not stick beside them and lift them up and help them, encourage them? Why try to make things harder? What do you get out of that? But just being a nasty individual. What do you get out of hindering someone that is younger than you? That could be your child. That could be your child's child. Your child's child might really want to get into in a sorority, but someone's gatekeeping them, or it could be anything. It could be anything. They really want to be a cheerleader. It could be anything. They want to get into chemistry, SGA, whatever. It can happen to your kids. That's probably why your son didn't get the job in laundry, because that's one of the easiest jobs to get, honey. So that says a lot about your son, and it says a lot about how you raised him. You're you you older women, we look up to you. When you're younger, you see older women who come in and out your life, and when you're young, you think, I want to look like her when I get older. Who all watched T.I. and Lauren London movie ATL when they were younger and they thought, I want to be Lauren London? Who all thought that? I know I did. I want to look like Lauren London. She's the baddest bitch. Everybody loves her. She just had to learn how to be herself, and yeah. She just liked a hood nigga. He was popular at school and she wanted him. She wanted him. But she just had to realize, I'm not gonna get into all that. But that's just what I gotta say. We all have a woman that we saw growing up. It might not be someone physically in our lives, it might be a character on TV or on Degrassi, whatever, Zoe 101, whatever the fuck. Boys and girls. They see a character and they want to grow up to be that. You get to a certain age and you realize, wow, the world is really my playground. I can do whatever I want. I can go wherever I want. All I have to do, how much is a ticket from Florida to Dallas, Texas? You start looking at cheaper ways to get there. How much is a Greyhound bus from Florida to Dallas, Texas? Oh, you realize you got to switch buses and buses don't go all the way to how much is a train? The world is our playground. You can figure out so much shit, and sometimes it takes people, they don't realize that until they get older, unfortunately. Or sometimes people do realize that and they go to want it, but it's not coming to them like they thought it. I don't fucking know. I never was pretty in school. Well, on MySpace, when they did the to be honest or the to be real, I never got over a 6 or a 7. I always got a 7. And you know what someone said? You have potential. I was probably in middle school, you know, but when someone said that, I was like, okay, I have potential. Let me start, seeing what my best attributes and things are about me and let me bring them out. You look at TikTok. There's so many beautiful young ladies on there and they all look different. And I'm like, damn, they are pretty. I never knew there were so many different types of women out here. It's crazy. It's crazy. But and these women are so creative. The way they dress and put things together. And it's just also it's about you. It's how you carry yourself. It's about how you carry yourself as well. I can't help I am who I am. I can't help that. I can't help it. You find what makes people love you for you, and you bring that out even more. But don't hate on someone younger than you. Okay? Love you. Tell a friend and tell a friend about my shit. My shit is, Kiki Wiki. I need this shit to grow. Okay? I need to grow, baby. Okay?